Well, Derek Sanderson's mouth got him in some hot water this week. There were some quotes in the Montreal Gazette that weren't too complimentary towards Boston Bruins fans, believe it or not. Tom Fitzgerald of the Boston Globe reports Derek Sanderson was somewhat stunned and maybe a little contrite in reaction to the furor that was set off by his latest adventure in Candor. Still coughing and rather drawn looking from the game with the Canadiens, a controversial hockey player revised some of the freewheeling opinions set forth in an interview published in the Montreal Gazette. Sanderson said, "I was feeling lousy and down on just about everything, including myself." Sanderson said he was talking to newspaper guy Tim Burke, just kind of rapping, and Burke didn't take any notes at all. He just listened, and some of the stuff actually sounded worse than Derek intended. One point that particularly concerned Sanderson was a quote about the Boston hockey fans. The quote said, "If you're not ahead by 9-1 by the end of the first period, then they're booing you. They're expecting too much from us." Sanderson claims that this statement was muchly exaggerated. Derek was quick to point out, "I don't think that way about most of our fans. Boston fans have been really, really good to me. I was talking about the small percentage of loud ones who hand out all the criticism, which I think is very, very unfair." I don't know how the idea came out on what I was saying about that. My home really is in the United States, and I love it there. And I love the fans. The country has been good to me and has given me such a great living. There was talk that Derek was, when he played Montreal, glad to be back in Canada. "I'm a Canadian and I'm going to stay in Canada. I'm going to stay Canadian." That's what he had said. And a lot of people took exception to that as well. Sanderson pointed out that he has been looking forward to taking out his American citizenship papers. But then Derek goes on to say, "What I'd really like to do is to buy some land out in Alberta and start a commune, raise some quarter horses, and try to help the Indians." We're talking about the Canadian Indigenous people. In 1971, they still said Indians. Nobody else is doing very much for him. And I applaud him for that, because that was very true. And 50 years later, it's still true. Derek says, "I've been dreaming about some things like that. I'm not going to do it right away, though, to tell you the truth. I feel so rotten right now. I really don't know what to do. I don't know really what it is. I have to wonder if I might have mono. I just feel so damn tired all the time."